Adam Frazier had the highest line drive percentage last year in the MLB. That's right, he hit higher than Fernando Tatis Jr., Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, and everyone else in the MLB. So how did Adam Frazier do it? And what is he doing differently? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you what he's doing differently to hit more line drives than everyone else in the MLB. And if you watch it to the end, you'll learn drills you can implement to hit more line drives like Adam Frazier. So let's get started. So the first place we'll start is with his discipline at the plate. If we look at his stats, we see that he swings outside the zone at 30% of the time, which is really good. This means that he is making the pitcher throw inside the strike zone. And if you're forcing the pitcher to throw inside the strike zone, you're getting better pitches to hit, which is allowing him to hit more line drives.
Now, the drill I have for you that'll help you to control the strike zone and get discipline at the plate is the catch drill. It's one of my favorite drills, and Barry Bonds taught me this, and when I started to do this like every other day, when I start to dial in on this drill, I noticed that I controlled the strike zone better. I can see right out of the hand when the pitcher was maybe a few inches off, so I would stop. I wouldn't swing at those pitches. So a drill that I highly recommend you do is the catch drill, and this is how you do it.
So the drill I recommend to you is a drill I learned from Barry Bonds. The drill I recommend you will allow you to be more direct to the baseball, will teach you to control the strike zone, and will teach your body to stay back and let the ball come to you. The drill I recommend to you is the catch drill. This drill is by far one of my favorite drills and can be used in so many ways. So what you are going to do is drop your bat, you're going to get in your batter stance, have a partner flip you the ball, and you're going to catch it with your top hand. So if you're a right-handed hitter, you're going to catch it with your right hand. If you are a left-handed hitter, you're going to catch it with your left hand. In this video right now, I'm using a pancake glove. I usually use a left-hander's glove and put it on my right hand so I can catch it, but I left it at home, so I made an adjustment. Anyways, as you can see, what you want to do is you want to get ready as if you were going to hit the ball and catch it with your top hand. The main reason I like this drill is we are going to get more into that later, but it allows you to see what the body is doing before you take a swing. So I use this drill before I started hitting in the cage, and it's what I do with my students the first thing when they get inside the cage. I also like this drill because it starts working your hand-eye coordination, and it trains you to learn the strike zone, which is a very important thing. It's definitely one of my favorite drills, and I did this every day in my routine. Now I do it all with my students. Now, to get a little more deeper, the reason I like this drill is because you get to see what your body is doing. For example, if a player is opening up, you immediately see it, and you can make adjustments without swinging the bat. Or if your head is not staying on the baseball, you'll be able to see it, and you'll be able to feel it and notice it. Or if you're not getting extension through the baseball, you can make corrections and teach to get through the ball just by using this drill. I also like this drill because it teaches the strike zone. Earlier in the video, I was taking pitches that were balls. If you do this, this will allow you to learn the strike zone as a hitter, which is very, very important, especially as you move up the ladder in competition. And if you control the strike zone, you get better pitches to hit, and this will result to more success. Another reason I love this drill is because it gets your top hand to get on playing with the ball. See, the top hand controls the barrel and also creates the path of the swing. And if your top hand is going direct to the ball, or in other words, goes directly to catch the ball, you are going to hit. The last reason I love this drill is because if you are a player that is jumping at the baseball and not staying back, this will teach your body to let the ball come to you, which will make you more balanced. And balance is one of the most important things when it comes to hitting. But first, are you struggling with your swing? Do you want an MLB player or expert to see what you're doing wrong or what you need to work on? If so, let me or my team take a look at your swing, just like we did with this player who sent in his video to help with increasing his power, and this is the result after. And the same with this player. He sent in his video because he was lacking in consistency, and here's the result. And he's now being looked at by college coaches. So if you want an expert to look over your swing, link will be in the description below. And if you hurry now, you'll get 50% off your purchase. Now, Back to the video. So the next thing you'll see is how he eliminated unnecessary movements. You see there's no leg kick, there's no barrel tip, there's not even much head movement. It's just simple mechanics that allows him to repeat what he's doing in the batter's box and get barrel to the ball. And this is how he hits line drives consistently.
Now, the next drill I have for you that'll help you to eliminate all those unnecessary movements, because if you look at Adam Frazier, he doesn't do the high leg kick, he's not doing a barrel tilt, he doesn't do any of those things most people talk about in modern day baseball. So the drill I recommend to you is the box drill. What I would normally do is hit off a pitching machine, but if you don't have a pitching machine, we'll have a BP thrower. So say you're the BP thrower right now and I'm hitting. So basically what you're going to do is I'm gonna be hitting, and every time I take a swing and I square a ball up, I get closer to you. Okay, so next pitch, boom, bam, I hit another line drive, I get closer to you. So again, bam, and I just keep getting closer to you. I'm gonna try to go as close as I can to you, the person who is throwing BP, okay? What you're gonna notice that once you get super, super close, all these movements that you have that are, you know, maybe unnecessary, they're going to be eliminated because you can't, otherwise you're not gonna get the barrel to the ball. So that's the reason why we call this the box drill, because as the closer you get, it's like you're in a box. You just have to stay in there, let the ball come to you, and get the barrel to the ball, right? So that's a drill I highly recommend you do to eliminate all those bad movements or unnecessary movements in your swing and allow you to get barrel to the ball. At the MLB level, we would always use a pitching machine because guys are throwing hard, and the pitching machine eliminates your timing. It's hard to time a pitching machine. With that being said, we hit off the pitching machine on the field because it'll take all those unnecessary movements out of the way so you can just get barrel to the ball. And if you went to these practices, guys are just getting carved up left and right. No one's getting a hit, everyone's upset, but then you go into the game and you're squaring balls up off the pitcher. It's because the pitching machine is hard to hit, and it's hard to get consistent barrel off a pitching machine, especially when they dial it up. So with us knowing that, hitting off a pitching machine is really good. And you notice that if you've been following baseball, a lot of pro teams have eliminated the tee, which I do believe in the tee, but at the professional level, it doesn't mean as much, right? Because guys are throwing 95, 97. So hitting off the tee, you can manipulate your swing and you can hit off the tee. But when you're hitting off a pitching machine, there's no more manipulation, the barrel manipulation. No, you have to be good at getting barrel to the ball. So you're gonna eliminate all those bad movements that you may have. So that right there is the box drill, and this drill I highly recommend to eliminate those unnecessary movements. But first, I've created a free cheat sheet for you to help you if you're struggling to be a consistent hitter or you're lacking in power. If this sounds like you, the link will be in the description below. And this cheat sheet also comes with video training so you can see what you need to do to improve.
And when you sign up for free today, you'll get access to more free goodies that will help you to improve your performance, but also get early VIP access to have your questions answered by MLB players.
If this is something you're interested in, link will be in the description below. And with that said, back to the video.
So the next thing you'll see is his swing plane, his bat path. And recently I was talking to a Royal Scout, and the scout said that when he is scouting players, he always looks at their bat path. He can tell if they will be a good hitter depending on how long they stay inside the zone. And if we look at Adam Frazier, we see that he stays long inside the zone, and it gives him a lot of chances to hit line drives all over the field.
As you've seen, Adam stays in the zone for a very, very long time. And this allows him to hit line drives to the opposite field. This allows him to hit line drives up the middle. And this allows him to hit line drives to the pull side. He's just in the zone for a very, very long time. So the drill I would recommend is the 2T drill. And the reason why I love this drill is because I learned it when I played at UCLA from my hitting coach. And It always would help me when I was struggling, especially if I got in and out of the zone or if I was getting around the ball. It was the drill that really helped me to start hitting line drives again consistently.
So the drill I recommend you is a drill that would teach your lower half how to work properly. It will also create proper extension through the baseball and teach you how to hit the baseball out front. The drill I recommend is the 2-tee drill. So what you're going to do is get 2 tees. You're going to put 1 tee at the distance where you can hit a line drive up the middle. Normally it's at the distance where when you stride, it is even to your front foot. So take a few swings and hit line drives up the middle. When I do this drill, I like the ball waist high, but you can put it wherever you want. After you lock in that distance, stay in the same spot and you are going to put the ball on the 2nd tee now. This is going to force you to get through the baseball and drive it. Now you want to put the 1st tee lower so you don't hit the 1st tee. Your aim is to hit the 2nd tee. When you hit this ball, it should be in your pull side gap, which means it would be in left center if you're a right-handed hitter, and if you're a left-handed hitter, right center gap. Watch the spin of your ball. Make sure it's back spinning. And also don't try to pull it. Think up the middle and stay in the gaps. We don't want your front hip opening up too soon. The reason I like this drill is when you do this drill correctly, you learn how to stay on your backside, hit the ball out front, and get extension through the baseball. And when you stay on your backside and hit the ball out front and get extended through the baseball, you really start hitting the baseball far. This is because you will pull the baseball the right way. And when you pull the baseball the right way, you get more extra base hits and home runs. It would also teach you how to use your lower half correctly. If you push forward on your front foot, you will hit a ground ball to your pull side. Now, if you have a stiff front leg and majority of weight on your backside, it will put you in a very good position to crush the ball.
Now, if you do all 3 of those drills and you're consistent at it and you keep working, you're going to increase your line drive rate. So I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, you enjoyed this video right here, which is going to help you with your baseball swing. It's helping a lot of my students across the country. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.